Welcome to Sir Win's Accounting Lectures. Today, magkakaroon tayo ng pen and paper video problem solving patungkol sa Lecture 02, Cash Dividends. Actually, nasa description ng video lecture na ito yung mismong problem under discussion. Kung gusto mong sagutan ng solo at balikan ang lecture na ito kapag tapos ka na, mas mabuti. Kasi, ang accounting ay natututunan not by mere listening but by you doing the problem solving. Pero kung may sagot ka na nga, simulan na natin. So again, Lecture 02. Cash dividends. And here is our problem. Lin Company revealed the following chronological transaction. Okay, so here are the transaction requirement. Prepare journal entries to record the transaction. Okay, we answer December 4. Purchase 80,000 shares, par 10 pesos at 40 pesos per share as long-term investment. So basically sa transaction na to, sa December 4, nag-invest lang siya. So we are going to debit investment in equity securities. And we are going to credit cash. Ang sabi dito, okay, kunin natin yung calculator. Bumili siya ng 80,000 shares. At ang pagkakabili niya is 40 pesos ang isa. That's why we will record investment in equity securities at 3.2 million. Ayan. And then after nung December 8, there is a declaration of cash dividends of 5 pesos per share. If we can remember, there are 3 important dates in dividends. Those are date of declaration, date of record, and date of distribution. Sa date of declaration, doon natin nalalaman magkano yung ating matatanggap. So yun din yung pagkakataon na maaari na tayong mag-recognize ng income. Okay? Gawin na lang natin yung December 8. So sabi dito, we are going to debit dividends receivable. Ayan, kasi may matatanggap na nga tayo na dividends. And we are going to credit dividends income. Even though hindi pa natin siya natatanggap, may karapatan na nga kasi tayong tumanggap ng dividends, kaya maaari nang mag-recognize ng income. So again, ang sabi dito, okay, 80,000 shares ang meron tayo at 5 pesos per share ang ating maaaring matanggap. That's why ang ating income is 80,000 times the dividends of 5 pesos. So that is 400,000. So again, we debit dividends receivable and credit dividends income amounting to 400,000. Let's move on. Pagdating naman ng December 12, ang sabi dito, that is the date of record. Yun yung panahon kung kailan inaalam ng mga shareholders sino-sino nga ba ang mga talagang totoong dapat na tumanggap ng dividends. Inaalam yung specific na pangalan ng mga shareholder. Okay? Sa pagkakataong ito, wala pong yung effect sa journal entries kasi nga, wala namang inflow or outflow of resources sa date of record, no entry palagi ang sagot. Now, let's move on to December 21. Ang sabi naman dito, receive the cash dividend. So basically, this is the date of distribution kung saan nawawala na yung ating receivable at nako-convert na siya sa cash. So we are going to debit cash amounting to 400,000, yung na-record natin na dividends receivable, and we are going to credit the dividends receivable na nga. Kasi nga syempre, hindi na siya receivable dahil this time, mako-collect na muna siya. I believe that's it for this problem, cash dividends. Ang pinakang simple sa lahat ng klase ng dividends na kapag ginagawan ng accounting journal entries. So yun lamang at maraming salamat.